Bruh. Bruh.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 600 of the show. So weird. I didn't even know. I had not been keeping count of what episode I was on from the, traveling stream. And if you exclude the IRL streams, because that's not really TA with mid-trade, that's just IRL, right? So excluding that, just desktop streams. This is 600, man. So thank y'all for being here, because you could be doing anything, literally. And I appreciate it. Been traveling since from 9 a.m. to maybe 30 minutes ago. Had to create the thumbnail for the show, had to get everything prepared. Had very little time, so just wanted to get on and say hi. I made it back alive. My flight was delayed. That sucked really bad. Okay, but again, we're back, man. So with Bitcoin, man, you've got the downtrend, the more major structure it seems like that has developed. Anchor point 1 being June 26th, July 10th being anchor point 2, then third anchor point July 2nd, contained within it near the bottom. Telling, right? And within that, you have another geometrical resistance. It's just really a channel within a channel. Wow. One is down sloping, the other one's much more steep. Okay, so any kind of geometrical breakout would be around 10,000 or so. But as it stands now, we're at a very critical point, are we not? Yes, we are. Very critical point. Look left. What say you? Where are we? Oh boy, just holding on. Just barely holding on. Why is this off just a little bit? But we're above it right now. We're above the 9650 area, the candle high close on the daily from April 24th, 2018. Big deal, man. If you stay above it, even better, man. All right. So if you can stay above this long enough, you should rally eventually and test 9800. Just because that's like how it is. You break, you fall down, you get back above it, you back test it, you hold long enough, you just rally to the next resistance, which the more major one, again, 9800. So we can get that. If you did that, I guess a few things will be happening. Mother of God on that wick, right? 9,077. Oh, this is just Gemini, I don't know. So just using different charts or different exchanges for different charts, different ideas. Okay, so PCZ on the Gartley has not come to fruition yet. 8781, right? 8800. So that just hasn't occurred yet. That's okay. All right, think about it. You rally and you can run all the way to 11K. Think about 11K topping out there before selling off again. And that could take us a week or more, right? The rally, oh my God. And we just make a lower high than the previous highs. We sell off again. We head down to lower prices and test other supports, right? Daily, I mean, there's no real indication to believe the selling's done. You're not oversold yet. I mean, you're at 43, right? Near that bearish territory. And obviously the negative momentum, man, is very large, right? I mean, as of today, and so unless something changes, as of today, it's the highest level of negative momentum we've seen since January 2018, man. Great FOMO levels. All right, that hasn't changed. Still building, but you know, getting to a point where eventually that'll start waning, or a retrace might occur, a recovery. But just if you recover on the 4 hour doesn't mean that you're done selling on the daily, right? So there is an argument to be had on why we might rally to the upside soon, but only soon, only to run to maybe make lower highs than previous highs before selling off again. Okay, and that's because the triple MACD bullish divergence, very, very clear. Look, a valley, a valley, a valley, 3 valleys. Each valley is lower levels of negative Momo. There's no divergence on the RSI. It's actually bearish convergence. Valley, valley, valley. Those are the valley girls, man. And you have lower levels of relative strength every single time. So maybe what could happen is, hey, maybe we sell off again, right? To slightly lower lows, right? We get that, you know, that you barely sell off. And then maybe we would get that tail end bullish divergence on the RSI with some sort of quadruple MACD bullish divergence. Just an idea. For now, though, and really, forgive my voice because I haven't been able to talk much today. Like, I've just been traveling and on a plane, you know, not much talking. So I guess my vocal cords are like, you know, they have not been in use. So you use it, you lose it, you use, what is it? No, you use it, you lose it. You don't use it, you lose it. Okay. So the channel is down slipping support, 8,700. Which we know down in these areas, these are PCZs of the major Kangage pattern, right? Yes. So going just a little bit lower. But 8,700 for the channel, okay. Well, again, you're looking between 8,800, let's see, 1414, 8,700 and 8,353. That is the zone for a potential entry on a very large harmonic pattern. Okay. Okay. So another thing to talk about that maybe one would want to talk about is from the major low we had, the lowest low that we had of the correction, December 2018, to the high. We've retraced a little over 38% of the way. A 50% retrace is 8,500. All right. So again, it just doesn't, like on the daily, there's no reason to believe the selling's done. Okay.
The king is back.
Cal, man, you the king, man. Thank you for the 999 super chat, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the welcome back, Mr. Katya. We should play that song. Oh wait, we can't. Probably because it's stupid. Dude, we should definitely try it.
Moved all my XRP yesterday to BTC. Do you think that was a good idea?
I mean, Usama, man, historically, it's been fine. That's all I can tell you, dude. I can't tell you if that's a good idea or bad idea. I think that there is potential relief on the 4 hour coming, impending. Okay, that's what the oscillator tells us. Only the MACD, not the RSI. There's a chance we could scrub out here and sell off. It does seem like though you've broken daily resistance and you're trying to back test it and hold as support, but you're having very tough follow through price action on the breakout. So
3.6, not great, not terrible.
Who about that cipher man, it worked out good. Email in Harmonic Kansas.
Bruh, that cipher was nuts, man. It was kind of as nuts as the Gartley. The only way the cipher would be legendary is if we dumped to like extremely lower lows, like, you know, scary bad stuff, right? For people that are long, they care about Bitcoin. Because the Gartley like ushered in everything, the highest high we just saw, right? You know, last month. So, yeah, it was an epic. I would say it was an epic cipher. The Gartley was legendary. Okay. So, it's cool though, man. It's cool. Like, you're selling off. There's maybe relief on the 4 hour. But we do know it does seem like it is possible that we could get one more scrub out with a slightly lower low, get that quad divergence, and get some tail end RSI divergence before breaking out. But again, it is true right now until something changes that we have gotten back technically. You have to zoom in to see this. You've technically broken back above the April 24th, 2018 candle high close. You're above it right now, and you're holding above it for now. So I think that's just kind of important to talk about. It should be noted, all right? Anyway, nice Harambe indecision on both sides. Looks like, you know, upside and outside. But I mean, just the day before, the huge bearish engulfing candle, remember that? And then breakout. So you look, you broke out and now you pushed back above it. So critical. Like both of these, this is leaving more questions than answers, right? So stay above 95.67 or so, and you might see that 4 hour breakout, right? The geometrical breakout of the channel. And again, a breakout there would yield you at 10,000 or so. This kind of price action though, this is like a 3 inside bar stuff, and unless it changes, you know, you have 3 hours left. Normally price action like this after an impulse up like that's pretty good. Reading about Wyckoff stuff, this type of price action is very good. Okay, it potentially could be good. So it's like you had your huge impulse up, but you didn't get very good follow through price action. But when the candles are here, when the follow through failed, right, the price action going positive failed, you're still not selling off, you're still not dumping. And bullish engulfing and divergence. I mean, again, one more sell off, you might get yourself RSI bullish divergence, right? Where like you just think about price action, like, you know, it dumping again, and then we did this finally, instead of low, lower low, lowest low, all of a sudden you're making a double bottom or lower low. Could end up getting something like that. That'd be very favorable. Okay. For a impending price action reversal to the upside, man. Okay. Wow, so I think we covered a lot. I mean, I guess we haven't looked at the weekly since Sunday or something. Oh yeah, look at that follow through price action, right? How much lower it went. You know, we again 9,000 or so. After the bearish engulfing candle closed, it was painted on, again, Sunday. I was doing an IRL stream when we talked about, I was there for the close when that happened. So if you look left, man, this area is extremely important. Okay, you want to close the week above 9,600. I think that's very important. Because again, you know, look, we never closed. I mean, this has not closed yet below it, which is good. So maybe, again, maybe we close above this on Sunday and then bounce for the lower high before selling off again or something. I don't know. I do know that we ended up having that Class C bearish divergence on the RSI, on the weekly gross, and then tweezer top. So so yeah, I missed like all the crazy stuff, the hearings and all, you know, the political stuff on crypto. I couldn't watch it. Like I was like indisposed. Who's that, Lee Davidson, man? Must be looking at the wrong TAs, I guess, man. What's up, Monty? Shirley was first. Space Zeros was second. Richard Bassett was third. What's up, Housework? Eric Coffeen, Stephen N, Grayson Blanford, Dr. FOMO, Matthew T. What's up, Mr. Gravel? Bobby Randall, Senja. Eb Maz. Man, my like voice is like, I don't know why. It's like rough. Real rough.
Welcome back, Mitch. You've been spot on. Respect TA.
I mean, I don't know. I took a shot on Bitcoin. You know, remember it was more of a wedge and got stopped out. So I wouldn't say I've been completely spot on. Right? So, and it's like not as easy at all, dude. When you're traveling, man, everything's just inconvenient when you're traveling. So I'm kind of glad to be back, at least for a little while, to get back in the swing of things. But my God, I do love Austin. It is a wonderful town. Such good food, music, culture, views, everything, man. Y'all go to Austin if you haven't yet. This is travel advice, certainly. Sub Dolphin 134, Crypto Hippie. There's Prodigal Taurus himself, man. Prodigal Taurus is a wild one, dude. He's a wild one, man. Sub Michael, also is Logan. Y'all both party animals, man. Aramis, Fritz Lang, David B, Qualified Automated Solutions, Jimbo B, John Smith. Who's still watching this in 2019? I don't know, man. A few people, I guess. Tony Stark, Ryan Martin. Sorry, a lot of chat. So, you know how it is. Don't get mad at me, man. What's up, AF Visions? Good to see you again, dude. CQN, thanks for the 199 super chat. Appreciate it, dude.
Do you hear XRP in a Congress hearing? Do you hear the president of USA tweet about ETH? Do you hear Congressman saying LTC can't be killed? Do you hear the Fed chairman saying ADA is a store of value?
Bruh.
Good point, Johnny, man. Good point. Thanks for the $10 super chat, and thanks for the message to all those out there who are, I guess, you know, favorable to all coins that are not Bitcoin. All right. Sure, you just raise some eyebrows. Johnny, be careful, man. Be careful. It's like politics now. Crypto is like politics. All right. The S-Coin campaigns. Flexicoin came at us this weekend, dude. All right. They were gunning for us. Thanks, dude. No more beer coin. What's up, King Louis the Fourth? Oh, guess what we did? Remember, chat? Looks like the I think the minority of people. No, I mean it was one minority. Chat. So this was the question we did like a week ago, or was it July 3rd? Over a week ago. All right. And it was going to take time. This was a longer term thing, but it's played out now. And it seems as though 30% of the audience got it right. The rally, this rally here is what we were all talking about, what I was asking about. And I said, will we, on this rally, end up making a higher high, a lower high, or a double top? Ended up being a lower high. So if you voted on that, you 77 people, give yourself a big round of applause.
Please clap.
You did it, man. You freaking did it.
Bruh.
Very cool. 127 of y'all got wrecked. 49 of y'all got wrecked. Oh, okay. Just wanted to put that to bed. So that's a vote or something, right? Texas tan. Yeah, a little bit, man. I guess so. What's up, Sean Hunter? Mobius man. Hey, who knew? State of Kings, man. Let's go.
Bruh.
No TTS, man? No TTS? Thanks for $25.13 of Bitcoin. Oh my God, man. Good to see you again, bro. Well, I know you were there before. It was just like it just feels weird not at this battle station, dude. Like streaming remotely, it's like I'm not at home, and you know, you're not supposed to be, but for streaming too, like out of the office. Thank you, man. It's been a crazy one. Stay-at-home dad, man. This whole traveling thing, and it's not over. The traveling's not done, and that's good. What's up, Lone Sofos? Booger's guy. Music's good, man. Freaking love this music. MK, man. What's up, dude? There's Bradford. Thanks for holding it down. All of you mods holding the fort down while I was gone. I know there's just always something going on in Discord these days. Whether it's extremely hilarious or extremely... What? Right? That's the way Discord is now, man. Alright, General's becoming a madhouse. Y'all have done it. We're officially... I think the general chat in Discord has become the Baron's chat or something in World of Warcraft. Not enough Chuck Norris jokes though. What's up, even Alago, I think it said. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. If you are enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Wow. What's up, Spiracy? About 2 to 3 hours before the hearings in Washington, Bitcoin started to recover. Yeah, but what kind of recovery is that? It's nothing, dude. It's like it's a bullish engulfing candle. Great. That's a reversal. Look what happened before. Look, bullish engulfing candle. What did it manifest into? Lower prices. Hey, look, a bullish engulfing candle manifested into lower prices. Bullish engulfing candle could, in fact, manifest into lower prices soon. All right. But the good news is we know where we are and we're at a very nice spot. This is good. We're breaking back out above an old overhead resistance, and now we're using it as support. These inside bars, man. All three of them contained within the previous candle. That's good. That is good. Jeffrey, you're in the chat. Hype. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, I should have briefed myself before going live on all the stuff, the hearings. But just, it's been a very busy day. That's right, Culture Shot. Leroy Jenkins, man. In the house. Yeah, the tether stuff, man. There's been a decent amount of crap going on while I've been away. Well, I mean, I haven't been away. I literally didn't take one day off. Now, from streaming maybe, but there was something created. Content was created every single day I was in Austin. So, do my best, man. Popo Fox, is that true, man? I guess, dude. But, Popo Fox, man, you gotta be grateful for what you got, right? No matter what. Okay, so I guess we can go to Ethereum. Why not, man? Move it on over. Log Scale Connect. Dude, look at this. This one's crazy nice. I mean, how can you be like... How can you not be like...
Oh, would you look at this?
Look what you're doing. Falling out. Bouncing back. Triple MACD, bullish divergence, low, lower low, lower low, lower levels negative Momo every time. And then in terms of Fibonacci, which went from the major low to high, and we fell probably 43% of the way for bouncing, I think, around this area, you know, upsloping support. Plot that. Oh, nah, it was triple RSI bearish convergence, chat. These freaking receipts. Get them out of here, man. Okay. So with this one, no formal structure, no type of pattern, but you just know there's some sort of like, you know, geometrical trend line, I believe, right? But We plot it. 1, 2. It's the only way to plot it. The sell-off was so extreme. What the heck else do you anchor, right? Like can't. Okay, so it's just like really, really steep downtrend. And yeah, I mean, you're getting to a point where you're squeezed in between the upsloping support and the downsloping resistance now. Now, give me a sec. Let's try that in linear scale. Zoomed in. Another chart. Give me a sec. Okay, how's it looking? It's about the same. It's not much different. Oh, okay. I got you, dude. I got you. I mean, that is right. I mean, 60-minute probably, but look, over here, just on a very clean chart. Like, this is linear scale. All right, you just do 1 and 2 on the top and then 3 on the bottom. It's like boom, boom, right? A couple more touches. There's that divergence you're looking for, but not making higher highs yet. You see, and that's what I'm saying. There's still like a geometrical resistance right there that you have not broken. And of course, you know, if you ever did break it, high to low, you could look for a target, 50%, right? That could be a target for one taking along. 62% retrace. This is that easy, man. Like if you break these downsloping resistances, look for Fibonacci, man. Reach for your previous high to low. 253, 268. But Bitcoin has to play ball. So Bitcoin dumps. You think Ethereum's gonna go run to the upside? No, it's not. So oh man, sorry, dude. I'm just like depleted all day traveling, man. Excuse me. Mother of God. Pretty intense though. I mean, this is very, very intense, man. On XRP, like the bounce you got, like literally right at it, man. Right at that ice line, that ice line that we had seen so many times before. Well, you saw it again, man. Crazy bounce. I mean, crazy. As crazy as it can get, I guess, right? So I'm saying, like, do you anchor 1 and 2 here? And you go here. It's pretty good. Here's what's crazy, right? All right, you got triple RSI bullish divergence. You had it. You had MACD bullish divergence. But it didn't play out at all. It sold off again. But when you made your lower low, you had positive momentum. So it was like class A plus bullish divergence, whatever, right? Where it's just so out, your oscillators are so out of whack. But kind of the sad thing is with all this, it's not making higher highs. Like what? Really? Very bad, man. Very, very terrible. Okay, so why is this here? This 31 cent? Something like the daily or something? I don't even know. Oh, log scale, mother of God. All right, yeah, I think it's just candle low closes. Okay, so not in log scale. This is off too. Not by. Oh, that's like perfect in linear scale. Look how you're regarding the heart line as resistance. Beautiful. Resistance, now resistance again. Geometrical breakout, man. All right, you got to get all the way up to like 34.3 cents to have any sort of chance of rallying higher. Okay. Man, this is off, dude. Jesus. It was almost like a wedge, man. Right? Just barely, though, right? Still in the wedge, though. Still in the wedge. two converging down sloping trend lines. So there's plenty of room to run to the downside if market participants wanted to see XRP at lower prices, but you got to think, man, wow, this support held very, very well. It'd be interesting to see if we'd ever get a chance again, right? Like a double bottom or something. But yeah, hey, you know what to do, man. If this thing ever started breaking the upside and we never fell below 28.2 cents again, you know how to get targets. High to low of the structure. 39.535 cents. Talking about opportunity in these markets, right? Looking for opportunity, not what, like what? Like if it broke out, you'd be looking for targets here, okay? Silver Burger, man, did you say I was like butchering my brand by doing IRL streams? Didn't you say that or something? What's up with that, man? So Gerard, Malcolm, I don't think anything of Matic Network long term ever. I'll never own it long term. It's just your run of the mill S coin. Okay. You could literally, like, Matic could be any pronoun of S coin and it'll all be the same. Hey, what's up, Adam Peabody? Dude, Adam's cool, man. We hung out in Austin. That guy's awesome. Definitely, next time I go back to Texas, man, gonna be seeing that guy again, hanging out. All right, him and Steven or Prodigal.
Silver Ron Daily, weekly when you get a chance. I like turtles, turtle.
I like turtles.
John Smith, thanks for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, that thing is mooning. Wow. Mooning, man. You know, when this pattern developed, we had targets for just a short-term simple trade, but this may be much deeper, much greater, much bigger deal. Why? Why, you say? Have you not noticed precious metals, what they've been doing, man? Crap, I wish I could get rid of that too. But what's happening is you had a geometrical breakout. Okay, you broke out, you kept falling, but then you back tested and held a support, double bottomed, and made a very significant higher low than your previous low. Accumulation. Ran up, did not make a higher high. You're never making higher highs. Maybe this time we will, right? Maybe this time we will. Measure move, the small pattern was hit and now exceeded. Right around where the measure move was. Guess what, dude? Actually, it's a little off. See right there. Measure move was at 1580. You're at 1609 and climbing. Breaking these levels up here is very, very important, man. Wow. Breaking 1621. That's overhead resistance. Gonna be real tough to break that when you're already at like 73 on the RSI. Don't be confused with crypto, dude. It's just like crypto is insane sometimes with the RSI. Silver, not really that insane. Okay, so no divergence, all converging. You might be, it just depends. I think you're making higher highs and you're still building your positive memo, so unknown if there's divergence or will be yet. But this is great, man. This is very good so far on XAG. Over, like, setting alert up on 1621. You break that, you're probably gonna go up to 1731. So that'd be the next target, next resistance. Oh yeah. What's up, Zach? Thanks for the 2, man. Sure. Okay, so it's still just down sloping, down trending. What was this one again? I have to do the daily on this one. Good God. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, people think, I mean, analysts think that gold could go to all-time highs on this rally, man. Which, I think it's very possible. But if gold does well, what do you think is going to happen? You think silver's not going to do well? Silver would do well too. It's going to ride on the coattails of gold connect, okay? So that's it. So interesting. This looks like the only way I can look at it is on log scale, on link. I mean of course we probably got some velocity trend of some sort. I think that's what we had it right before 1-2, and you got, oh my God, log scale won't let me do it. Wow, dude, really? That's so weird. I can't, it won't let me do it, man. It just stops me. Fine. So I just chose like an anchor point back here as my top one, because remember, it's, where did the downtrend kind of end? The higher high, and we never made lower highs, we only made higher lows. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom and then 3 on the top. And it's like you broke out, but now you're back in. It's an up thrust, right? Look at the insane amount of daily bearish divergence we got on the RSI. Ooh. That's dirty, man. That's freaking dirty. Alright, when you get that, I mean, that's impending price action reversal to the downside, and that's all you've gotten since that was painted. Right, you went from overbought all the way down to 40. Well, it's still up so much. And look, there's a support zone. Your next one's 141 to 152 right now. So I mean, there's probably value there. I don't see any value still where you are. Okay, yeah, you're trying to hold some scrub support that you just manufactured mid-June. That's about it. It's crazy though, man. It won't let me mess with it. It's like 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4, and you've just got a channel going on. Maybe it'll let me on the bottom side. See, like, look at this 1, 2. Oh, why does it let me do that like that? Stupid. All right, so you just got something like that going on, right? So you're very close, right? Very close here. I mean, it's do or die time for this upsloping little channel you got, right? I just don't know, man. Like, this thing's been killing it. Value to me, I don't see that much value in Link right now. Technically on the chart, I feel like more selling would be good for better value. Okay, for now though, Bitcoin's showing some green again. 98.01. All right, still third time bouncing off that support, that daily support for Bitcoin. It's good. Okay, so again, a more major support, $1.45. That's a lot. It's a long way down, man, right? A log scale. Bro, I don't like this song, dude. I don't like this song at all. Bruh. Oh my God. Anyway. But yeah, man, it's Link might be at a low area, low risk area because it's at that upsloping support. Okay, it might be, but there might be opportunity elsewhere too. Oh, hey, here we go. Hey, Mr. Cypher, remember this? Yeah, dude. Went lower. But again, it was like argued that I mean, I had a very conservative third target too. So remember, it's normally the 886, but I chose it because the A. And then you got C, which is 100%, and it went down. It didn't even hit the 1272 yet. 1272 is the 8700 mark. So for now, you're still like just in. Why does it mess up like that when I go log? Okay. So, yes, man. Bullish engulfing. Break back above critical dailies. Old resistance, now support. You back tested it, and now you're trying to move to the upside again, which is great. But we know there's way more resistance above us that we have to break. Okay, so including horizontal line resistance looking left from 2018 and the geometrical downsloping resistance around 10,000. Okay. Positive Momo beginning to build. Nice, man. Maybe you'll get some. Beefcake. Well, of course, Mr. Berger, of course that IRL crypto analysis has more distractions, but it's better than nothing. It's not about the vibes sometimes. It's sometimes literally about me addressing the things that are occurring. It's very important for me to stream IRL to talk about the weekly bearish engulfing candle tweezer top, the Class C bearish divergence that was painted. There was very important things to talk about, and I was there literally to give the best analysis I could in my situation and circumstance. So, of course, it's harder to hear, but again, it's better than nothing at all. What's up, Cosmic Elf? What's up, Mayank? Jane? So let's get down to business. Yeah, Adam Peabody. His name is always flexing or something in Discord. And when we met him, maybe an hour in, 2 hours in, hour and a half into our, just meet up, he looked at me sternly and intently and was like, Mitch, it's good small talk and all that, but let's get down to business. And I'm like, business? And he's like, flex a coin. I'm like, oh my God, man. So he trolled us. We were all just like, what? Because his name in Discord is funny. It was just coincidental. So gotta love it though. Excellent, Jay Watt. What's up, dude? What's up, Eric Hale? That song was not a joint. There you go, Stay at Home Dad. Exactly, man. Exactly. So I'm just reading chat. Okay. Leave me alone, man. It's been a long day. Thanks, Zach. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, RS Nerd. Yeah, dude. IRL needs more bats. I agree, dude. Those stupid... I mean, they're not stupid, but the bats were being unfavorable to the content that we so coveted that evening. Gosh dang bats, man. They didn't come out. They just stayed there. Do I think there's a bullish Gartley on the daily? Flying Dutchie, of course, I do. It has not hit the PCZ though. Not yet. Not technically. So there's multiple things. There's multiple schools of thought. Macron, there almost always is, right? With Bitcoin. Right? Where though you're showing triple MACD bullish divergence, your daily isn't showing any sign of impending price action reversal. You're only showing impending price action reversal on the 4-hour MACD. You're not showing on the RSI. And I was thinking but the good news is what you've done is you've broken back above a critical overhead resistance and you back tested it twice as support. And now for the third time, unless something changes in the next 2 hours and 15 minutes, which it easily could, you could be holding it for the third time and bullishly engulfing, which that's what happened. I mean, that's price action, how it responds to breakouts is important. And so when you break back above something and then you back test it a numerous amount of times, you have a higher probability of it running to higher prices. But as it stands right now, you're in a downsloping channel. You're in a downtrend for now. That was for you, Matt. Maybe so, Prodigal Man. I don't know. Thank you, Hydro. Grackles, Logan troll, and Bats trolling. Mitch under a bridge. Yeah, dude. It's true, man. Adam, it was a troll bat weekend, man. Oh, it wasn't, I mean, it was time away. It was definitely time away, but not like that much. Again, like I created content like every day there. At least one thing, like a video or a stream. PCZ's pattern completion zone. Pattern completion zone. So the pattern completion zone, PCZ, for the bearish cipher pattern is a 78% retrace from X to C. We literally touched the light of Jesus, man, and then dumped. I mean, it was like, this was like plotted like long before we ever hit 13K. It was always there, man. Ever since we pivoted and rallied, this has been there. It was like in New Jersey when we were talking about this. How's that drunk guy feeling? Which one? There were multiple drunk people. Except Ron Nichols. I already did silver, James, Mark. I already did it, man. Just scroll back. That's on my other screen, too. Oh, scary amount of hiding? Yeah, dude. I was talking about shooting a gun off or something for fun. But then I would have gotten arrested and that wouldn't have been fun at all. Jail stream. Connect. Like Spike? Sure, man. Sure. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. No, I do know. So without that pattern that has already played out, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. We have ourselves the downtrend, rank 1 and 2 and 3, and you have a velocity downtrend within it, right? It's just where the selling pressure is much more intense, therefore the angle of descent is lower, right? So it's a downtrend within a downtrend. And then you'd think, hey man, but we're in an uptrend. Oh man, are we? What happened, dude? What happened here? I mean, you fell out of an extremely, extremely good channel. Looks like you, yeah, okay, so we hit support right there from May 30th. Squared up to down like 9,200 or so. Yep, definitely looks like that. So again, though, the real important spot, what Bitcoin really needs to do is break above 10K. You break above 10K, you're going to break the down sloping, that geometrical resistance, and you're going to be breaking overhead resistance at the same time. So that's important, man. 10K is huge. 98 to 10K. All right. So yeah, Gartley, yes. Gartley Connect. Yes, Gartley Connect. You never got to the PCZ, which is at, again, like 8,800. There you go. And again, you're out of the channel. The log scale uptrend channel, you're out of it. What's up, Tony, man? XRP drums beating? What is that, JMav? What is XRP drums beating? Oh, the tribalism. Ah, got you. Yeah, man. Yes. That is a beautiful, beautiful. Jeez, dude. You want to talk about insanity, dude? Look no further than PSX. Looks like I've had it before. Oh, this, man. Yeah, you talk about insane atom and atom double bottom. Almost, but then again, it's like you are in slightly higher low territory, so you could be at Harmonic worlds. Yeah, 886 would be your target for a bat. Speaking of bats, right? It might be too deep of a retrace, though. It's just like, look, man, you had this really well-established uptrend. And then you fell out. Then you fell out of it and then came down here and bounced. You're hoping for that on Bitcoin, right? Oh, man. All right, so Bitcoin 98.14. Good news, everyone. Good news. But yeah. Good way to look at this. I guess we should get rid of this, whatever, man.
XRP drums.
Bruh.
Kevin Paul, thanks for $5 super chat. Yeah, dude, drums, man. Oh my god, it's coming, dude. They're like the what are they? The goblins from The Hobbit, dude. Or from, I guess, Lord of the Rings too, when they're in Mount Moria. Chat, the XRP goblins are coming for you, dude. In Mount Moria. Be scared. Yes, certainly a beautiful pattern, though. All right, it's now confirmed because you broke the neckline or whatever you want to call it. Okay. The overhead resistance. Higher low double bottom. I guess you're right at it. Dang, man.
Bruh.
Andreas, thanks for the $9.99 super chat, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Very cool. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Okay. So, we did double bottom, man. This is why the change comes college football season. I won't be using orange anymore for any of my tools. Okay, for Texas or Tennessee or Auburn or Florida. Give me a break, man. Everything will be red, man. So I guess, like, you know, you can play conservative, play that bottom. So if we sustained above long enough, target's gonna be 120. Psychological resistance, and it looks like an 88% retrace probably too, which is go figure, bat connect. Oh my mother of God, right? It's like, dude, the measurement of the pattern is at the PCZ of the bat. You got to be kidding me, man. I think that's still valid. I think that bottom's good, and it's like 88% retrace, 88.6. I mean, that's close, dude. Right there, dude. Like that's nuts, dude. All right, beautiful, man. Beautiful. There's your PSX connect. Jeez, a lot going on. What's up, Tony Luna, man? Dang, dudes. How you doing, man? You got frost on your side, man. Brace yourself. Winter's coming for the Big 10 now, right? Big 10. Hey, you got a chance. I hear Michigan's supposed to be like the team to beat hilariously. My dad told me, it's like, all I'm hearing about is Michigan, not really hearing about TOSU. And it's like, yeah, dude, Urban Meyer's gone, but it's like, people keep saying this is the year for Michigan. And it's like, yeah, this is the year for Harbaugh. Like, this is the year, meaning like if he doesn't do anything this year, it's over. He's going to get run off and will be gone. So it's like, sure, it's his year. It's his year, dude, to do something or leave. Sorry. Harbaugh was such a dud, man. Whew. But it's Harbaugh, man. Result connect. It's like you got to win the Big Ten at least once, man. All right. I think Saban did it in 3 years. But we can't compare. They're not even the same league. Volatile, yeah, man, but hey, dude, it's a unique event. It's new, man. It's like, in order for history for that to like play out, the same people would have to be like moving this price, the exact same market participants.
In stock market, if you sell for less than what you paid for your stock and lose money, you need to wait 30 days before you can buy that stock again. Can you sell Bitcoin for a loss and rebuy it soon?
Yes, you can sell Bitcoin for a loss and rebuy it soon. Yeah, dude. Sailor Moon loves tuxedo mask. Yes. There's no SEC. There's no regulations. Right? You can do your thing on Bitcoin, Sailor Moon. All right. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And am I an NFL fan? I go so hard on college football that like by the time Sunday rolls around, I'm hungover from football, just because of how much I binged on college football the day before, right? So, but who dat? Yeah, dude, it's like if Urban is gone and Harbaugh can't do anything. Think about him losing to Ohio State this year. That'd be so embarrassing. He'd be done for, dude. Bitcoin's down 30% since Trump comments. Uh-oh. Yeah, Cabernet, though, they might be loaded, but, dude, it's going to be much more difficult to do things. And it was because of Urban that they were all there to begin with, right? So, you cut the head off the proverbial snake. It doesn't bode well. Sorry. So I've been live now, chat, for 1 hour. Nice. Live in the chat for your local on the 8s. We've missed it so much, haven't we? Good God. What team of the Sea Cucumbers hail from? Are they the Seattle Sea Cucumbers? It's the volleyball team. I heard of them. They're pretty good, right? So we think the market is still in a downtrend for now, nerve craze. It doesn't mean that, like, I mean, dude, when you break out of a log scale channel that's been on for a long time, hey, that's a pretty big deal. But, you know, and also, I think this is really important. So though you are, for now, still in a bull trend because of all the growth you've had. It's just like short term, yeah, still in downtrend, but soon you could break out of it, right? The downtrend, and we know what we can do. Chart. Let's see, you've got that was Gemini, Coinbase, Bitfinex. Okay, let's clean this one up. It's fine. I mean, from your previous low to high, what did we retrace? Like 60. I mean, mother of God, dude, you were so close. You were just like so close to 78%. You know, you just not there yet. I'm just looking at a clean chart, right? Right from the previous low to high. Almost 78, and that's like that'd be like an area 8800, good area for potential buying opportunity. But the thing is, like, normally you want to see bullish divergence. You're just seeing none of that. So again, you might be due for some sort of shorter term rally on the 4 hour because of the divergence, but you're not making higher highs yet. Okay, it's just like the short term downtrend. First thing you got to do, man, break this, right? Chat. Okay. which some could argue it's kind of a wedge in a way. Sure, man. Sure. Right. And again, we know how to target it. If we did break out, what would targets be on Bitcoin? High to low. Hey man, you ever break out? If this was it, if it was like, yes, the rule of three, 1, 2, 3, we're going, man, on the divergence. If it did happen, $11,131. Other target, 11,623. Okay. Look where we are. Look left. Not good, man. I mean, you got to break that. You have to. The candle low close. We're just right at it. Rejecting it multiple times. But we know we're rejecting lower prices too. So follow through is very important here. I mean, the impulse up was very good. The bullish engulfing candle, very good. So far, you're just indecision, and you really want follow through price action to be positive after this. That bid well. But again, man, you got to break it. 98.27 from July 2nd. Got to break it, man. But there's also the scenario we talked about earlier, where it's like, hey, what if you struggled and failed, whatever, and then you sold off like to double bottom or slightly lower low, and then you get yourself some sort of quad divergence on the MACD, and then you'd end up getting some sort of like on the selling, right, like that, and then you'd get, you know, tail end bullish divergence. Oh man, that'd be like real nice, man. Okay, just the one more little scrub shakeout with very little price action, or very little I don't know, man. It's like the thrust, the short of the thrust. I believe Wyckoff calls it that, where you get those really, I mean, just think about the impulse here. Very large impulse, right? Nice impulse, right? But when you start getting those impulses that are much like weaker than the previous ones, that's when that selling exhaustion comes in. You might get an insanely good opportunity on a double bottom or slightly lower low. But then again, it's just like that might not happen because the triple MACD bullish divergence is already developed and you've already bullishly engulfed. So just a thought, an idea, right? Anyway, Tron Connect. Hey, no one said anything about Tron Connect, man. You know, we're just reading chat. What? The US dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power since 1913. Still, it is king right now. But they've had to like redo the dollar, haven't they? Even though it's called the US dollar, that's like the third time they've had to like redo it or something. So they'll probably redo it again at some point in the future. What's up, about Launch and Lance? Good to see you, man. Dude, oh my god, yeah. Logan got so screwed at the bar. They like double charged him. And his bill ended up being like $1,400 or something stupid, man.
So good to have you back, Brew. Hope you're refreshed.
Is that a joint?
No, I wish I was. Nah, dude. I'm not refreshed. I've been traveling all day. And then my flight got delayed over 2 hours. 2.5 hours or something stupid. So, nah, man. Not refreshed. But I get what you're saying, right? It was healthy. It was good for my mental health to go out there and enjoy that. And, yeah, man. Just, nothing's certain right now. But still working on just getting the house completely finished with renovations so I can decide for real what I want to do. Okay. They're kind of like they're James B. You're looking for the jackpot. You're looking for the this one's been diverging, and then this one shows tail end divergence at the end before the spring to the upside, right? Where again, that scenario, like this would be so coveted. This would be so perfect. It's like you're already showing divergence, man, right? But then maybe you show even more divergence, and then you get it down here. That would be insane, dude.
What coins are you hodling for long term?
Is that a joint?
Against my will, a lot. It's not against my will, but it's like, you know, people tip me in all kinds of crypto, and I don't touch those. They stay crypto. They're hodl. It's like my hodl fund, I guess. So, I mean, most of the major ones, I guess. I mean, anything on Coinbase, like I think I have some of all of them, right? But I also like myself own like Monero for real, you know. But other than that, man, holding long term. I mean, like XRP's on Coinbase, so you can make your assumption. You go look at Coinbase. But okay, these are all the things on Coinbase. Okay, so he's holding all these really long term. So thank you for the 420 back to back. Those were the first two set of joints since I've been back, man. Conrad, I loved Austin, man. I loved it. Very cool. Thanks for asking. No, I got delayed in Atlanta. What's up, Phenom? Sorry. Popping bottles? Yes, popping bottles, man. We were popping bottles, dude. Yeah, Andrew King. No, it was stupid. It was like fraud almost. It was like gouging. I don't even know what you'd call it. It was just literally wrong. Golden Pony Boys? A catch bar in Japan? What is that? Skullfire, why are you banned? That's an oxymoron, man. Because if you were asking and I'm responding to you, that means you're not banned. Did I, Tamika? Sure thing. I told you about the channel in person. What did we do, Tamika? Where were you? Where were we? Yeah, Andrew King, man. I don't know, man. You know, that's up to Logan, dude. This is the best view in Austin. Jeez. What's up, Kuroi? Crypto man? Okay, chat. So, I don't know. We looked at the big ones. Not much going on besides the bullish engulfing, the triple MACD bullish divergence. And we're talking about the potential idea, right? Of course. Of course I will, Conrad. Of course. So again, we're looking for maybe either we're going up because of this, or we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down, and we're gonna look for more divergence, and that's gonna be the alert, man. That's gonna be the big thing, dude. That's what we're gonna be. That's what we want, man.
Excuse my hypothetical question. If Bitcoin got regulated, so if you sell for a loss you must wait 30 days before buying more, would that affect people?
Sure. Yeah, but it would have to be like become like, I think, a security, right? Which I don't know how that would go. So yeah, sure. Hypothetically, if it became the same asset as things on the stock market, yeah. Sure, of course.
RSI hasn't even hit oversold 30 RSI on daily since DEC 2018. Fearful face, Lands of Goshen.
What was that? Lands of Goshen. Thanks, John Smith, for the fives. 555. Yeah, true. Lots of room to run to the downside on the daily if it wanted to. Yes. And that is what makes me not feel so good about the Gartley being this crazy big continuation pattern. Yeah, dude. That lower high double top on Bitcoin, kind of scary, man. you know, technically speaking. It's a huge pattern. And it was like bearish convergence too on the daily. So again though, but just because that's the case doesn't mean that it can't rally, because if you look at, that's why we zoom in and zoom out on time scales, right? So we might be able to find a nice trade on the rally before it sells off again. But then once it sells off again, then we know, man, starts making lower lows again, then it's like, okay, this isn't a clear downtrend. So hey, maybe shorting might be the best move, because the trend, you got to be able to identify a trend. You can't be like prideful and like ignore it. Oh, now we're making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Now again, it just could go to a certain level, right, where we know that level. We're at it. We're at the golden zone already, man. Right, we're at it. Anywhere between 97.73 and 72.49. Yes.
Bruh.
Mitch and Logan, it was awesome to meet you guys and hang out. The last few days were straight epic. Thanks for all the things you guys taught me and letting me join you guys in sampling the Kang life. I'm going to take a leveraged long sleep position now.
Well deserved, Prodigal Man. Thanks for the vibes, dude. Seriously. Yeah, it was a very, very fun experience that I'll never forget. And hoping for many more. Many, many more. So, thanks, dude. Yeah, dude, had a really good time. It was just, man, so much good food and entertainment, music, the nightlife. Man, Austin, dude. It's crazy. Thanks for the nearly 1,000 people tuned in right now. Kind of a chilled Wednesday evening stream, man. Where, yeah, I'm about to be going long on some sleep too, probably. Get some dinner too. I haven't even done much yet, dude. It's just like, oh, finally got home. Okay, time to stream. Well, as long as that stays the same, Project 500, everything will be fine, right? Yeah, Nerve.
Is that a joint?
Alexa, get Sensei Mitch a beer.
Wow, she just opened her ears up and then did nothing. Yeah, I don't know if it works, dude. Yeah, I'm just probably not gonna get a beer for a couple days.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
James B, thanks for the 3.6 Roken, man. Not great, not terrible. Kangage. Thank you, dude. Dang, dude. What's up, JMun44? Join the live stream with the like button, that bell sub. We're like 2 subs away from 18,600. Okay. DoorDash brings food to you. Yeah, but for like a stupid premium, man. Like a stupid premium. Like too high. Too dang high. Of course Juliana hit up 6th Street. Of course, man. Start of the daily. No, start of the weekly, right? Tweezer top. Bearish engulfing Ricky. And then the daily looks bad. But then on the short term, the 4-hour actually starting to look pretty favorable for potential upside, right? But we're not saying the upside, the move to the upside is going to be a higher high than 13K. We're just saying that it's the wave, man. So the wave goes. Like you sell off and then you get exhausted, and then the sellers get exhausted, and the rally comes in, and then the buyers get exhausted eventually at a fib node, and then it sells off to lower lows or double bottoms or whatever, right? Congratulations, launching Lance, man. Crypto makes David drink, man. Well, maybe you should get out of crypto if that's what makes you drink, dude. Jules is coming, man. Vegas is coming. The meetup, 10K meetup, dude. I thought like we'd be at 20K before then. I mean, there's still time, but who knows? When I travel, dude, my sub count plummets. It goes to heck. Yeah.
Shop was looking at the monthly, absolutely ridiculous. When is this thing going to unwind?
Whenever it wants, man. It gapped up on the monthly. Oh, you're at the 3618 right now, and you're not above it at all. Thank you, HG. I went from the previous high to low. Again, 361.8% fib node, and that's 333.75. Repeating, of course, or the threes anyway. All right, and so you've hit it twice. Uh-oh. You're overbought 85-ish on the monthly, chat. This is not the daily or the weekly. This is the monthly. It's stupid. That's interesting though, right? Very interesting. Ooh, I'm getting rejected up here. A lot of stuff going on. Like you were in a crazy uptrend and you weren't. Can we even on log scale contain everything? Bro, I don't even know, man. I think so. 1, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. But the touches are terrible. You don't get like any good touches really this way. But if you went this way, I think you've already broken out. It's just real quick. Yeah, if you do it like that, you've broken out your back testing. Yeah, but I mean, dude, higher high, about the same high. Divergence, you're making near pretty much the same high with negative momentum, man. Oh my god, that's insanity. I mean, that really is crazy, dude. Right there, man. You break that, look out. Look out, man. Yeah, big rejection today. I know it was trending. It went nuts earlier. 336 and pulled back pretty hard. When's it gonna pull back? Well, if I knew the answer to that, man, you know how that goes, right? We'd all be in Lambos, like with a certainty, right? So that's it, man. That's your crazy velocity trend. The acceleration of movement, upward movement, just insane. I think the last catalyst was some analyst comparing it to Amazon, saying like 5 years it'll compete with Amazon like hardcore. Yeah, this chart's broken over here. I was traveling all day, Gary. I couldn't, man. I literally couldn't. I think, Sergeant, man, you gotta have a trading plan. So you took a short, and the fact that you're asking means you didn't have a plan, which means you shouldn't take a position next time. Like whatever you're going to trade next, you should never take a position unless you have a plan. You say, I'm going short at 9,500. That's what you did. Okay, so you literally went into the short blind, and because you and what was your reasoning for going short there? And it's also like, where's your stop loss? Where's your profit taking? Right? Where are these things? You got to answer those. Until you do, you're never going to be successful. Okay. It's beautiful, dude. It's freaking beautiful. This is log scale for sure. But again, on the daily, I mean, definitely like you're on the same highs and your negative Momo. Monthly is stupid, dude. I mean, it's so stupid. on the monthly, like almost 90 on the RSI. There you go. If you don't have a plan, your plan is to fail. That is very true. Okay. So I'll just leave y'all with this. And this is Bitcoin currently in a downtrend. Okay, here point 1, 2, and 3. And in the downtrend, you're in a steeper downtrend. And the geometrical breakout's 10K-ish. You got triple MACD bullish divergence, so there's impending price action reversal to the upside. Well, there's always the chance. We've already talked about the scenario where it could sell one more time, make a slightly lower low than the previous low. And we maybe hit the bottom, 8,800, 8,700, the Gartley. And then we get the divergence, and then we break the upside for just a trade before it makes a lower high and then sells off again. Okay. Yeah, had a good trip, man. Very good. Just today was taxing. Just, you travel all day, man. It's just not fun at all. So, thank you, Engineer Corner, dude. Appreciate it a lot. Bob Gay, well, I don't know about them, but I'm just simple TA, man. So again, 97.85 on Bitcoin. If it closed right now, it would paint a bullish and golden candle on the 4 hour, but it hasn't yet. So wait for confirmation. But I think it's like you got support and resistance here. So again, the divergence is really good on the MACD, but we know it could always be better with the RSI tail ending. All right. Thanks, JTact. XRP Finboy, no, that was hours now. I was like 3 hours plus away from where I was at. So, chat, y'all are amazing. Freaking love y'all. I think what we're going to do is get out of here. Just, shower, unpack, and do a lot of laundry. I mean, more laundry now, all my stuff's dirty. So, gotta get food. Gotta clean some. I mean, just like, then I gotta get ready at like 7 a.m. to let in people to replace some doors and stuff. Like, dude, it's just, life just keeps going, man. It just keeps going and going. So, thank y'all so much for showing up today, for supporting the stream, being part of this incredible community. All right. So, I'll be back. Probably tomorrow. So, until next time, respect the TA.
Bruh.
is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
I have some evidence Van Bear Pig could be in this area.
Adios, turd nuggets.